Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Sorry for the long starting soon. I was definitely not watching YouTube. Definitely not trying to finish a video, no. I would never neglect my stream duties to watch YouTube. Hello, let me get the game open. Because I did not do that. I usually try to have it at least open before I start the thing, so that I can switch to it fairly quickly. Here we go, okay, let me get the thing to pop up, and then we can transition. Alright. Hopefully you should be able to see and hear the game now. We're going to be playing the Brambleberry Pack again. If you did not catch the last stream, we had a very eventful stream, and we lost midnight, unfortunately. It was very sad. Killed by a bear at the same time as our pup Maple. It was very tragic. But we do have a new mate now with Falcon, so we'll see how things go with that, and we just started Young Hunters, so hopefully things will get a little easier with that, because we'll have other wolves to like hunt with us and all that. So let's go ahead and load into the game. I think we were still kind of like, I don't know if we were low health still, but we were definitely still kind of not in the greatest place there. Okay, our health is not too bad, but I think everybody's like hungry. Yeah, everybody's pretty hungry. And I think our territory was kind of in a state. It could be worse, I guess. We do want to, I think, claim these hexes, but other than that, I think our territory has held the kind of shape we want for the most part. But we definitely need to go hunting now that we are, we're also very tired, but we probably need to go hunt because, oh, I don't know if you heard that. Luna's meowing at me. Do you want in my lap? You're not even meowing at the door, you're meowing at me. Are you in my lap? Yeah, oh, there she goes. She's in my lap. Okay, as long as you don't get, like, your tail in the way when I'm trying to... You're, like, sweeping your tail across my keyboard. Let's see what we can hunt. There's a little bit of oak scent. Okay. We can try an elk hunt. The pups are all full health, Falcon's full health, and Wren is not too bad, so I think we can do an elk hunt. Our stamina's not the greatest, but hopefully we can still get a good hunt done. Because we are too hungry, at least the pups are too hungry to not do a hunt first. I'm glad that we've made it to Young Hunters. That's so fun. OMG! Fireburb, thank you! Thank you so much! I think I want to try and figure out if there's a way to get the stickers to pop up on screen, but it seems like it doesn't work for the stickers for some reason. But thank you so much! Dang, where is this? There's so much scent. Where is this herd? Like, look at all of that. You would think they would be, like, right here. This is, like... I guess I can mark this hex. Well, I think they're, like, right ahead of us. Oh yeah, I see them now. Alright. Let's see if we can take something down here. Let's get them running first. Oh, and we can see how Falcon hunts too now. I mean, I think we did a hunt with him, but we didn't get to do like an elk hunt. Oh, I was looking at chat and I didn't realize they got stuck on the rocks. That was that was a little scary. Alright, let's see if... Oh gosh, they're all like scattering everywhere. This is not a good location. Let's maybe try to push them away from the cliffs here. Wow, it is foggy. Somebody fell. Okay, this is a really low elk. Let's go for that. Why did I slow down so... Oh, because I have no stamina. I was out of stamina. Where did our elk go? I don't like that we're in the thick of the herd, but our elk went somewhere. Where did our elk go? Did we leave her behind, or is she up here? Well, Falcon's going for somebody else now, but that was a really good, target. But I don't know if she's up here. Okay, she is up here. We did not leave her behind. She's up here. Okay. If we can get her to fall again, that would be very helpful. Otherwise, Falcon slowing her down will be nice. Somebody else fell, but... she's veering off from the herd. I don't know if the pups have taken any bites. I've not been paying enough attention. Falcon's doing good, though. It definitely seems like Falcon is a good hunter. Which is good, that's what we need. Hopefully we can take this down in our territory and not run through it. Oh, Cheez-It. Cheez-It may have been going for a bite there. I don't think he locked on, but... Oh, now I think he is. Ow! That hurted. What is that? Oh, is it the... it's the elk music. I'm silly. I thought there was a wolf attack for some reason. It's just the elk, what's it called? The standoff, whatever music. I thought we went into enemy territory and there were wolves for a second there, and I was like, no! Oh, there's a cougar. Maybe it's the cougar. I heard the cougar, I don't see the cougar. There's something really funny about healing an injury while we're, like, hunting. Yippee! Where was that cougar? I heard a cougar. I don't see the cougar. But I heard a cougar make a noise. I think that's where the music is coming from, but what? I don't see it. Hello? That doesn't look like a cougar, that looks like a hare? Where's the cougar? This is gonna make me nervous. Am I blind? Do you guys see the cougar? Okay, this is just gonna put me on edge, just playing this really dramatic music with no visual. Oh, there it is. What does it do? Oh, it's chasing something. Oh, a hex invasion. We don't really have the health for a hex invasion. I don't know about that. Wren doesn't really like backing down from a fight, but I feel like we really need to like... Oh, how are our pups' healths, by the way? Okay, they're not bad, okay. They didn't do a lot of biting, so they're not too bad. Coffee is very behind in XP, and Cheez-It is a good bit ahead. I want to say Strawberry Shortcake was really behind when they were younger. Where did the cougar go? Did it leave? I think it left. It was like chasing a hare or something, I think. I think we're good now. I think we're safe. Did everybody eat? Yes. Okay. I don't think we really have the health to do anything about a hex invasion. I think we're just gonna mark our territory and then sleep. There's a lot that needs marked. What needs marked more? It looks like over here is maybe the lightest. These are all about 40. So I think we need to mark around like here. The low hex is there. But we can still mark hexes that are on the way, maybe. 2 up there. We need to go this way. But we need to focus on those hexes. I thought that pronghorn was the cougar. Yeah, I kept looking at the pronghorn, like, is this like an evil pronghorn? Like, what is happening? Because that was like the only thing I could see. There was like a pronghorn and then there was like a hare that was sitting nearby. I was like, I know I heard the cougar make a sound at one point while we were like running through, but I could not see that thing until it was like right there. And I still don't really know where it came from. We don't need to, okay, it's just up here. These ones are at like 40. I mean, we still will need to mark them eventually, but we need to start with the ones that are at like 20. Oh, don't run through the bison. That could be bad. Evil pronghorn needs your grandpa to taxidermy it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna assume the cougar made the noise because either it got ran over by the elk or one of the pups got too close. Well, it's like I heard it, like, in my ears, so, like, I want to say it was pretty close, but I never saw it until last minute. Whoa, I hit a little bit of lag there. I don't know if that picked up on the stream. I love Wren's fluffy tail. Yes. I love her fluffy tail too. I wish that stuff like that was like inheritable by pups. But the like body modifications and stuff are like randomized. You can't. The only thing that's genetic is the coats themselves, and then, like, I think the eyes. I want to say I saw somebody in the Discord saying something about, like, they updated eye genetics or something at some point recently. So I guess eyes are also genetic, but I'm pretty sure they've said before that, like, body modifications, like the crooked tail, fluffy tail, bent ears, torn ears, and all that are not genetic. They're, random. Which makes sense for most of them, like the torn ears and stuff, like those are like scars, so it makes sense that that wouldn't be genetic. But I wish that at least like the fluffy tail would be genetic, you know? Things like the body mass, the fluffy tail, like the cheek fluff, I wish that that stuff was genetic. And then it could just be like stuff like radio collars and torn ears and all that would be random. It would be kind of fun if like there was a scarring mechanic where like if you get injuries you can have a chance of scarring. Though I don't know, on one hand I feel like it would be cool, though I do feel like you would have to sacrifice a little bit of like customization because the scars would just show up. It's not like you chose to put them there. But then again, I mean, I guess they could always make them like toggleable or something. Like you can always, like you'll get a scar and then you just go into the editor and can turn it off if you want. But it would be kind of cool if you can actually have like scars from like in-game events. Or even just having scars separated as a body modification instead of being attached to certain coats. That would be kind of cool too. What is radio collar? Radio collars are one of the customization options in Wolf Quest. You can have a radio collar and it means that your wolf was captured by humans and has a collar for the humans to be able to find them and you know, check up on them and stuff. None of my wolves have radio collars. It would be kind of fun to play a wolf with a radio collar. Or even if we just got any, like, pack mates that had radio collars, but again, it's random, so there's no guarantee that it would happen. Where is the Hex Invasion? Because I don't know... Okay, it's this one. That's actually not too bad. Okay. I think we'll probably sleep. I want to head a little further into our territory before we sleep. And then, we can finish marking. Did anyone else think the coat in the end of the newest Devlog is a new coat? It could just be one of the newer brown coats and I just don't remember what they look like. Ooh. I actually haven't watched the Devlog yet. I need to watch it. That would be... I don't know if they would... Because we got new coats so recently. I don't know if more new coats is on the radar. But I'll have to look and see. Let's sleep by this little rock here. Oh, Falcon got a hare. Go eat your hare. I think Falcon is a little bit of a loner. He tends to kind of wander off a bit more than... I mean, I guess sometimes Midnight at the Den would just, like, walk all the way away. Oh, he didn't eat the hare. He left it for somebody else. Or, well, he might have eaten part of it and just was too full to finish it, maybe. That's nice. Coffee got a little extra bite. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get some sleep. Maybe we could even watch the devlog on stream if we wanted to, like, after we finish playing or something. I don't know. I don't really have, like, an OBS thing set up for it, but it would be kind of fun to just, like, watch stuff together. I don't know if I would ever do, like, full reaction streams, but I don't know, it could be kind of fun. Yeah, we definitely need to go mark over here now. Because this is in a dire state. We are a bit hungry, but our carcass is kind of far away, so we might end up doing another hunt, but I want to mark first. Or we could maybe hunt something over there, but probably just like a mule deer or something. I don't know if I want to do like a high-risk hunt. Watching this while watching my cats have outside time. Oh, nice. What? What was that? Oops, I hit G instead of H. And then Falcon just like start to howl and then cut off. I mean, he started howling like immediately upon us stopping, so like, I guess he wants to howl. Alright. I guess we can hear their, adult howls in there, but it's hard to pick apart the different howls sometimes. Is that a bear? Is that a bear and a cub? Let's stay away from that. I mean, usually the mama bears don't attack the den, at least, but still, Wren is not a huge fan of bears. We are going to be giving them a wide berth there. Hey, I am new here. Welcome in. We're glad to have you. I love Falcon's coat. It is a really nice coat. I want to say I have a mate in one of my personal packs that has the same coat. What coat? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have a mate in one of my personal packs that has that same coat. His name is Dogblood. Because I had cannoned him as half dog. I have a bunch of lore for that pack that I'm like, I've never really shared because it's just like a personal pack, and I don't know. I do want to make like a series where I kind of like draw some of my WolfQuest wolves. And I might draw some of, like, my personal wolves, but I don't know how extensive I want that series to be. So I don't know, maybe someday you'll learn about the Scrappy Pack, but we'll see. I'm also glad the devs made the mama bears not attack our dens. They've got their own cubs to raise, yeah. Though it could be cool that once in a while you could get attacked by a sow who lost her cubs. Oh yeah, that is true. We never really see sows without cubs, like, attacking anything. It's always grizzly bears. Or boars. Grizzly boars. They're all grizzly bears. Do we dare, steal back our territory? Something smells like fish sticks. I wonder if my sister's making fish sticks. One attacked my rendezvous site. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's only, boars. Grizzly bear boars that attack. At least attack the den. You could definitely get a sow on a carcass. Okay, it's stealing time. Watch and learn, pups. This is how you steal territory from the enemy packs. Can you just make Wolf Quest videos? 'Cause if you do, that's amazing. It's my favorite game. I also play Wolf Quest as well. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I've had a sow attack? Oh. So I don't think I ever have. Unless I just haven't, like, noticed. Our pack affinity is not the greatest. I've just realized this. Maybe we should, do a quick little... Oh, that's a lovely response to that, guys. Oh, sorry, I need to rephrase it. Do you just make Wolf Quest videos or do you make other videos? Right now, mostly Wolf Quest. I do make the occasional, like, non-Wolf Quest video. I do kind of want to branch out into some other series as well. I want to always have Wolf Quest be, like, a regular thing on the channel because it's my favorite game. It's also a lot of y'all's favorite game. So I want to always have Wolf Quest content on this channel, but I do at some point want to also have other games. But it's just right now with the Aurora pack, the Crystal pack, and the Dragon pack all going at the same time, I don't really have the time to make other series without, like, having a significant break between Wolf Quest episodes. How old is Wren? Wren is, 3. Yeah. I don't know why I forgot. This is her first litter, but, like, I forgot for a second. Okay, is that... Yeah. And then let's just keep going. And steal all of the territory. Moon does Minecraft. Yeah, I do have a Minecraft hardcore stream series that I do on occasion. I've been mostly doing Wolf Quest streams here recently, so I haven't made, like, a ton of progress. But I do want to stream Minecraft again at some point. I'm, like, really close to finishing my house. So I want to finish up my house. It might be once we finish, like, this litter, we'll take a small little break from the Brambleberry Pack, and I might play a little bit more Minecraft. Not a long break, just a little break. I also kind of want to do another hightail stream at some point, because, like, I off camera, I rebuilt, like, my whole house because I hated it, like, how it looked, so I like, rebuilt something in I built in creative for, like, forever to try and figure out what I wanted to do, and then I rebuilt it in survival in my world. But I didn't want to go any further than that because I wanted to experience all of the things on camera. But I want to show off my new house and then go and, like, get all the cool gear. Because I only have- that coyote was doing something interesting. Because I only have, like, iron in that hightail save. Oh. Well, it sounds like, what pack is this? Bull Mountain is, like, on our tails. I don't think they're happy that we're stealing their territory. They sounded really close by. Ooh, the music shifted for a second there. I thought Bull Mountain was about to jump us. Okay. Let's keep going. They're still mad you killed Onomatopoeia. Oh my gosh. How are the other wolves doing, by the way? I haven't checked this stream yet. Oh, Cookies and Cream. I think Spud we already knew died, but Cookies and Cream I don't think was dead before. R.I.P. Disappointment, I forgot about that. We killed Snooze, didn't we? That or we put her almost dead and then she died otherwise. Onomatopoeia, Bear, and Cody. Who was there when we killed Onomatopoeia? Was that Stovetop? I don't remember. Or Sleet. I think it was Stovetop, because I'm pretty sure it was like a yearling. Yeah, we killed Snooze. I don't think anything crazy has changed. How many wolves are in your pack? So far, it's only me, my mate, and three pups. It's only our first litter, so let's maybe grab a mule deer. Well, we have no stamina. A mule deer might be kind of hard to keep up with. Especially when we're trying to go in. Come on, Coffee, you can get it. You can get it, Coffee. Come on, you got this. Oh my gosh. Buddy. Yay! You did it! I've never seen a wolf struggle so much from, to catch a hare. Are you fleeing if the pack retaliates? Ooh, I don't know. It depends on how many wolves attack us, I think. Because we have decent health. But also we do have young hunters with us, and young hunters are squishy. They don't do well in fights. Greg is still going strong. Is he? Was he up there? I didn't pay attention. Yeah, he's still going. Has anybody, like, left? I didn't check this. Oh, midnight. That's so sad. That's so sad that it puts, like, adult wolves that die in the little thing. Do you have a favorite wolf in your pack? Probably Wren. I mean, she's she's my player wolf, so kind of biased. Who aside from Wren? I don't know. The pups have only just gotten to young hunters, so they haven't developed, like, super strong personalities yet. I mean, they have some personality, but not enough for me to, like, get super attached to a specific pup yet. And Falcon is also new. So I don't know. I do miss Midnight. Midnight RIP, legends never die, yeah. Midnight was like a really good mate. Like... Oh, did I walk past it? Oh yeah, the scent post is like right here. Midnight was the best mate we could have had. I just mead my desk. I don't know if you heard that. This hex is really strong. I don't know if we'll go in there. We might skip that one. Or do that one last. Ooh, I kind of need to pee and this water is not helping. I need to get away from this stream. It's gonna make me have to pee. I want to go for this hex, and then maybe we can try that one. Oh, we might have to cross the stream. Oh, I was not. I was looking at chat. I almost ran right into Bison. We need a midnight themed pup. Aw, that would be kind of sweet. Oops. That's not what I meant to click. I meant to click the... I meant to click this one. I like to wag my tail as I run. But, I clicked the wrong button. Whoa, this is quite a steep... Oh, here we go. Okay. I keep hitting O instead of P, too. I'm clicking all of the wrong buttons today. I was looking at chat, Moon's famous last words. Yeah. I'll be, like, running, and then I'll look at chat and just be running, like, into something because I'm not paying attention to the screen. It's like, I need to just, like, if I'm looking at chat, I need to stop, but I don't want to, like, interrupt the gameplay. So I just end up running into danger. One of these days I'm gonna run off of a cliff, and it's gonna be bad. Or I'll run straight into a bear and get one shot. Yoink! And then maybe we will go run by our carcass and see how much is left on there instead of doing a hunt because we're low on energy. Strawberry Shortcake is just ready to go to sleep. Remember when we could choose what time we slept to? Oh, or till? Yes. Dude, the game has come so far since those days. So much has changed. I keep hearing my sister's bedroom door and I'm just waiting for her to barge in. She wouldn't do that, probably, because she's lame. but I keep hearing her door and being like, whoa. What if she comes in here? I'm gonna play games with my boyfriend and his brother. Bye. Oh, bye! Have fun! This is the hex that we'd be most likely to run into issues, because it was at like 93, so... If we were to run into any stranger wolves in our pursuit for territory, it would be in this hex. The biggest change ever that everyone is grateful for. Pups no longer drown in water. Or at least I don't think they do, and if they can, it's easily avoidable. Yes, they can swim now! Is your sis older or younger? She's younger. She's like 3.5 years younger. Okay, let's not go off this cliff. That wouldn't be great. Dang, they really like to put their markers on the stream! Ooh, I don't know how we didn't take damage there. Okay, that wasn't enough to claim the hex, so I'm gonna get out of this creek. And keep peeing. Oh cool, we got it. Cool. What's everyone's most stressful quest in Wolf Quest? Ooh, probably growing pups. I mean, it kind of depends on the pack. Growing pups is definitely harder when you're starting out, when you only have like the one litter and it's just you and your mate trying to feed everybody. It gets really hard. But when you've got a pack like the Aurora pack, we have so many wolves now that growing pups is a lot easier. And it ends up being young hunters that's a little bit more stressful because the young hunters are squishy, so they tend to get killed very easily. We tend to have a lot more pups make it to the young hunters stage. The earlier quests are a lot easier, but then young hunters itself is still just as difficult as it was when we were small, so we end up losing more pups in that stage. But definitely in the early game, when it's your first litter, growing pups is rough. It's really hard to balance your health with den attack, or well, I guess rendezvous site attacks, and hunting in growing pups because they get so hungry. You just have to constantly be hunting, or at least bring something big enough down that you have food for a while. But then you also have to have enough health to defend from predators, so then it just gets really hard to balance. That was what ended up happening to Midnight, is that we had very low health because we were struggling to keep up with the hunting to keep everybody fed. So we didn't have enough health for the bear attack. So at Midnight, I mean, Midnight wasn't going to just walk away and sacrifice the pups, so him only being on like 10% health, he was still fighting that bear. Oh, this is a low hex. We need to pee here. And Wren was also at like 10% health or something like that, so I couldn't help. So that was what happened to Midnight. Unfortunately. I remember on my old phone, the game glitched and my mate kept drowning my pups until only one pup lived. This was on 2.7, by the way, and it was all of my mates. Dude, I think there was a common glitch. I don't know if it was necessarily that the mate would always end up drowning the pups, but I think there was a glitch where the mate would get confused about where to cross, I think, and so then they would end up just like running like super far away with the pup. So then people would joke about like your mate just like kidnapping your children because they would just pick up a pup and just like leave. And they would run so far away. I'd love if you could play a cruel wolf and have her take over an existing pack. That would be kind of interesting. The closest I have is Igneous, but he's starting his own pack, because I did see somebody say that he should have joined Devil's Den, and like that kind of would have been, that actually probably would have been kind of cool, considering like I have like the whole naming convention thing, and it was on D, so he was going to be Dragon Pack. But like Devil's Den also starts with D, but I mean I didn't know what the pack names would be when I made the save, so I had already planned on him being Dragon Pack. And I also just didn't really want to like, cause then I would have to like intentionally kill off the male pack leader and then pick the female pack leader, and I don't know like what age she is or if she would even be a good mate or anything like that, so it's like, eh. And I like the name Dragon Pack. Ooh. There's a bear on our carcass. I hate bears. Oh. I hate bears. Oh. That's on, like, the other side of the territory from where we marked. Don't you hit my pups. You took my mate. You took... Hey, coffee is really low now, okay, let's get back. Let's maybe woof all of the pups so that they don't get involved in this, maybe? I don't know if they'll listen unless they're like low health, but I also worry that they might try to eat the carcass while the bear is there and get hit, but hopefully we can do this just me and Falcon and not get our pups killed in the crossfire. Ooh, I hate bears. Can we just lure him, like, away from the carcass? He's probably still gonna come back, but maybe we can get some food first. I'm watching him. Or her. I didn't pay attention to if that was a boar or a sow, but I'm watching it. It's a boar. Okay, he's coming back. Cheez-It and strawberry shortcake are still hungry. I think I'm gonna grab a meat chunk so that I have some food. Okay, he's running off. Okay, good. Okay, cool. We tricked him. Stupid bear. Okay, did everybody eat? Okay, everybody's eaten. We have a hex invasion happening, but I mean, coffee's at like 20%, so I think we're just gonna not deal with that. Let's go a little away from the carcass, because I don't want to risk a predator spawning on it and then immediately attacking us upon us waking up. So we're gonna sleep over here. Strawberry shortcake, why are you so far away? Come here. Let's snuggle up. Okay, let's sleep. All these pups have bear PTSD after what happened to Midnight and Maple. Yeah. Bears are not the friends of the Brambleberry Pack. That is for sure. Okay, how does that hit our territory? Okay, that was 1 hex. Are they still going? No. Okay, that's not bad. We can fix that. This needs marked, but it's on the opposite side. We need to mark this too, so I'm like... But I am gonna pause for a second because I really have to pee. So I'm gonna run an ad and I'm gonna go pee. I will be right back. You trying to kill me? My gosh, I don't know if y'all heard that. Luna, I opened the door. I wasn't looking down when I opened the door. I didn't realize Luna was literally like waiting in the doorway. I almost tripped over her. Jeez. I don't know if she meowed at all like while I was gone, but also I don't know why it smells like fish sticks. My sister didn't even make fish sticks. She just made like fries. So I don't know why it smells like fish sticks, but it smells like fish sticks. Okay. Where were we? We need a mark. If I were you, I would just do it and be prepared for no one. Wait, what? Did I miss something in the chat? What happened? Were y'all having a whole conversation without me? We need to mark pretty much the whole bottom of the territory. I got an ad of a woman doing a karate pose on a mountain for getting out of your comfort zone. What a lovely ad. Interesting. There's definitely some really interesting ads that are a little hit or miss, it seems like, on my channel. But at least that one sounds— I'm going the wrong way. At least that one sounds like a good one. Okay. Oh, my OBS closed. Or, well, it minimized. I want to keep that up so I can see if I drop frames. Someone's asking if they should do a live. Oh, yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to try things. My mom needs the phone, so I'm gonna watch through my own account, but I can't comment there, so BRB. Okay. At least it wasn't the weird anime girl ads again. Oh gosh. Yeah, YouTube has some questionable ads sometimes. Wait, what? Did I just like randomly discover a den without paying attention? Why is there just like a single den like discovered on the map? I don't remember that happening. There's the elk. Should we do a hunt? Maybe we should do a hunt. At least like while they're here. No, Falcon needs to eat his hair first though, because I will need his help. Okay. We're not like super hungry, but we're a little bit hungry and our carcass is getting kind of low, so... Gosh, I don't like that they started running towards us there. Okay. Okay, Falcon's just going for this one. But he also immediately got injured, so I don't know if that's a good sign. She's pretty low. Ow, I also got an injury. I don't like that she's in like the middle of the herd. Ooh, I also don't think the coffee is running through the herd. Can she like fall? I'm seeing other elk fall. Now they're in enemy territory. Okay, hold on. We might need to move them around. Which way do we need to go? We need to like turn them this way. I want to try and turn them completely around so they get out of enemy territory. Here we go. Okay, where's our elk? Up here. Okay, let's wait for them to get into our territory again before we start biting. Falcon can go ahead, I guess. Oh, of course now she's down, but she's in enemy territory. Like, that's great, but like... I don't want to be fighting stranger wolves every time we want to eat. Okay, now we're in our territory. Okay, now let's take her down before they start curving back into the bad territory. I have no stamina. Does someone want to do the honors? Oh, Falcon, I guess. Well, that's fine. The game auto-remembers the last inn you stayed at through the next year. Oh, that's kind of nice. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Like, seriously? I need the pups to come here so that they don't engage with this because I don't want them to get one shot by a bear. Dude, I literally just killed this. Oh my god, Falcon. Falcon, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Falcon, are you crazy? Dude, I don't think you can woof your mate. I think we have to just back off because Falcon. Because you can't woof your mate, can you? I can't really risk that. He's at 5%, so I can't really test it. Dude, I literally... Strawberry Shortcake didn't even get to eat. Like, seriously? Falcon! Are you stupid? Seriously? Are you stupid? Look, I know Wren doesn't really have much room to talk. I mean, wow, look at how big her pupils are. These scars on her face are from a bear. She definitely made some tangles with a bear when she was young. But Falcon, are you stupid? I'm pretty sure you- She's it! What are you doing? Why are you all the way over there? No, but Falcon, I probably told you what- yeah, you should feel bad. I probably told you what happened to the previous mate. Are you stupid? Uh-huh. That's what I thought. We probably need to just, like, sleep, but I kind of want to mark at least this hex that we're, like, close to, and then we need to sleep so that he heals, because that's dire. If you wait for a bit, the bear will leave and the pups can eat. I don't know if they do just, like, walk away. I mean, we could, but I don't think it's really worth it. I think we need to sleep so that Falcon heals. And the longer we wait, the hungrier we'll get. So I don't know if that's really a risk we want to take. I think we want to just sleep and heal. Alright, you guys. Sheesh. Heal Falcon. I have a feeling that we're going to have some close calls with this guy. He's bold, but he's a little too bold. The bear probably is still there, or at least, like, coming back to it, but we can, like, try to go see. I think it's just frustrating because it's like Wren has enough health that we can maybe be smart about this. Oh no, it's a cougar. But I really don't want to risk the other NPCs that are not smart. Oh gosh. Can we just have our food that we hunted? I don't want the pups going after it. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I don't particularly want Falcon going after it either. I don't know. Can I woof Falcon? Falcon, come here. Why can I not lock onto him? I want to lock on to Falcon. It'll only let me lock onto the Cougar. I need to back off so that I can get... Falcon. Okay, I don't know if that works. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't. He's still kind of in the thick of it. If he goes towards the... If he goes for a bite at all, then I have to back off and we have to... Yeah, no. I don't want my second mate to die because he doesn't know when to back off of a fight. That's the wrong way. We're probably gonna have to do another hunt because our carcass is getting taken over and our mate is too stupid to not die trying to get the carcass. I wish there was a way to get your mate to back off like your pups. I mean, there is an elk herd right here. If Falcon doesn't kill himself trying to... Whoa, there's a lot of birds. Trying to bring down an elk. Maybe we can try for a calf. Let's see who falls. Falcon, don't immediately go for the first elk you see. Let's wait for a fall. Falcon. Oh, hello, a random elk that was not part of the group. I'm gonna be so real, I think Wren is gonna go through multiple mates. Midnight was really the best, and now... Oh my gosh, this guy. He's so dumb. My guy, you're like half health with a major injury. Back off. I just don't foresee Falcon lasting if he continues to act this way. Trying to get her down quick while she's down, but my stamina is not great. Oh, and she's up. Ow. Okay, Falcon's got her. I need my stamina to regen. Here we go. Okay. Trying to get a wolf divorce for real. I don't know, I don't think you can do that. It would be interesting though if you could like end a mateship. It would certainly make a lot of single parent challenges easier. Unfortunately, you cannot end the mateship unless they die. Which, I mean, I don't hate Falcon, but I just don't foresee him surviving for very long the way he is. He's a little stupid. Oh, strawberry shortcake, why are you not eating? Girl. Girl, please eat. If a bear shows up, you're not gonna get food again. Okay, you can eat a chunk, I guess. Okay, did everybody eat? Okay, now we need to finish marking. Our territory is in quite the state. I meant by death, oh. Well. I wouldn't intentionally kill him. I hope for the best for my pack. I just have a feeling he's not gonna make it. He got down to 5% just trying to do a carcass confrontation. Imagine what it'll be like if there's actually like a den raid. Like, he's not gonna make it. No, I mean, he's trying to self-divorce by death. Wow, he hates us that much. Falcon, you don't hate me, right? Right? You don't hate me, right? I don't know how to take that. I didn't know what he was getting himself into. Falcon really did not want to raise these kids. Well, we should take a group screenshot for thumbnails. Come here, you guys. It's screenshot time. Actually, maybe I should do this, and then... Yeah, strawberry shortcake isn't over here, but we're not gonna fit everybody in here anyways. Let's do a this, and maybe do a that. Strawberry shortcake is all the way over there. Okay, and then maybe do like a this. One of these will probably be the next thumbnail. Unless something more, like, interesting happens to screenshot. Oh wow, they're actually not doing too bad on XP. Coffee is still behind. The strawberry shortcake is catching up with Cheez-It. I probably won't finish Young Hunters this stream unless it goes like really quick, but I think Young Hunters can go decently long, so I don't know if I'll finish Young Hunters this stream, but we'll get somewhat far. Okay, I think we need to go across. It's so loud! Hello? Oh, it's a dispersal. That's fine. Oh! Simpost just popped up in my face. Okay. Oh, where do we need to go next? Do we need to stay across the stream, I think? I have to go do something, so I'll be back, but I'll join back on your live afterwards. Okay. Strawberry Shortcake really is being that one family member when group family photos are being taken. She's definitely like a loner. She stays pretty far away from us. Well, right now she's like right next to us, but usually she's pretty far away from everybody else. And especially when we're like just sitting somewhere, she like goes off by herself. Coffee, I think, is kind of more on the bold side and runs in when there's cougars on the carcass. But I think Coffee's kind of always been crazy, even when they were little. And Cheez-It is just vibin'. Cheez-It is, I think, one of the smarter of the pups. Where's Falcon? Okay, Falcon's like over there. There's a couple more hexes I want to hit, and then by then we'll probably be sleepy and need to sleep. But I want to loop back around and get the hexes that are up above the we have 3 carcasses in a row. That's kind of crazy. At some point I need to get this hex, but it's kind of out of the way. Okay, what is the best way to go about this? There's like a huge cliff in the way. I think we need to go this way, because I don't think we can go up that way. Moon, if you had the capabilities to make another WolfQuest style game, what animal would it be and why? Ooh. That's a good question. I want to say at one point they were working on a lion quest. I feel like that would have to be like the most interesting animal for them to do. Cause like, then there's like the whole thing of like building up a pride and like the whole concept of like the gender differences would be really interesting, with like the males leaving the pride and the females staying. And like the idea of like a rival male challenging you for your pride, like I feel like would be really interesting. Like imagine like actually having another animal take over your group. Like that's so interesting to me from like a gameplay perspective and from like a storytelling perspective. I feel like that might be a little bit of a biased choice because I know that they were working on a lion quest at some point. I'm pretty sure scrapped. I don't think we're gonna get a lion quest because I think they decided they wanted to focus on wolf quest, which is fine, but I do think it is the most interesting choice. Now, granted, I don't know like a ton about other animals' like lives. So I don't know all of the ins and outs of like, I don't know what it's like to be a zebra, I don't know. But I just feel like a lion quest would be really interesting. And then of course there are games that already exist that are similar to WolfQuest that are already pretty cool, like Shelter 2 is a really good one for lynxes. There's also Shelter 1, but that one's a little bit more story-based. It's a little less freeform compared to like WolfQuest and Shelter 2. A tiger quest. Ooh, or leopard. Ooh, jumping from trees to ambush your prey. That would be really fun too. I think the only thing with like, cause I think with Lion Quest there's appeal in like having a group, whereas like a leopard is a solitary animal. But I mean, if you're not attached to like raising up a group, then like, yeah, that would be... Oh, is that our den? Let's go sleep at our old den. They were, and they said they wouldn't as there wasn't much customization options. I think it well, I don't think it was customization. I think it was just that they wanted to focus on WolfQuest. I don't remember though. But I mean, I feel like you could make a, definitely not as much as WolfQuest, but you could definitely make a decent amount of like customizations to a lion. You could like pick like different mane styles and... Oh, that's very cute coffee. Different like mane styles and stuff. Mustangs. Ooh, yeah, that's another one that would be fun to do, like, with the whole concept of having a group to protect. I also think Orca Quest would be cool. Oh yeah, something in the water. Yes, definitely good ideas. Okay, we need to sleep. And hopefully Falcon will heal more. Because he's still at like half. That's not great. Okay. Okay. I want to get up here and mark. Because we have that one hex that really needs marked. Hello? Do we have any new wolves? Oh my gosh, all of the pups. Ow. Hold on, I want to name, let's name the new pups of this pack. What pack is this? This is Geode. What should we name them? Oh, there's a new yearling that we haven't met too. What do we name them? What do we name them? Well, technically orcas are called the wolves of the sea. Oh yeah, that is true. It's kind of perfect. It's on brand. Okay, what do we name these guys? I think, is that all of them? There's 2 there, and there's the yearling. There's 1 there. So I think these 3 are pups of the year, and then that guy is a yearling. He's a little bit more brown. They're all... well, that guy's more black. These guys are more of like a dull brown. Popcorn, pizza. Ooh, pizza! I kind of like pizza for the yearling because he's kind of an orangey brown. Let's go for it. What about the pups of the year? What do we think? Mushroom? For maybe... which one? Burnt popcorn? Burnt popcorn would be funny for 1814 maybe. I kind of want to do that. It's 1814. Burnt popcorn. I feel like mushroom... I think 1815? Yeah, 1815 mushroom, yeah. We were on the same wavelength there. And then what about the girl? Sushi, jellyfish. I kind of like sushi. We're going with a bunch of food names. Everybody's hungry, I guess. Sushi. Have they got a new female, or is it just Pepsi against the world? Okay, we gotta actually fight now. I meant to bite Pepsi, but you know that... I keep trying to bite Pepsi and biting sushi. I know a lot of my issues with that would be solved by locking on, but I don't like locking on, because then I can't maneuver freely. Get out of here! Stop attacking my pups. Oh, I think we injured him. I don't think he was limping before. I will take out you and your whole pack if I need to. I killed Snooze, I will kill you too. If I need to. Let go of my pup. Where'd he go? Don't you get my mate. I think the healths are good so far. Don't stop, get off my pup. Oh! Okay. That was like a 300 something damage crit hit right there. Not the biggest crit hit that I've seen, but I mean, I think it could have been bigger. I think it might have just been a case of like we just did like the rest of his health. But we did do a crit there. That was So Geode might end up disbanding if he didn't find a new lead female and there's no leader. Chances are they're gonna disband. There is a chance that one of their subs will take over, but more often than not, they usually disband if you kill both of the leaders. I think I've only had it happen like once. I think I've only ever had it like happen once where there was actually like progression after killing the— that's an interesting animation, cheese it. Like I think I've had it happen a couple times where progression will happen like more naturally after one leader dies of like natural causes or something, but when I've killed like both leaders, I think it's only happened once that like the pack had a new leader. They usually end up disbanding. Honestly, wish I never left the live. My boyfriend is mean. Oh no! Why was he mean? I killed both leaders in one pack and the whole pack died. Oh gosh, yeah. I think I've had that happen before too, where I'm like, oh, instead of like, dispersing, like they were just all dead. I was like, what? How? What happened? I don't remember. I don't think it was on any of the YouTube packs, so I don't remember who that happened to. He gets his brother to gang up on me with him all the time. Oh, that's no fun. Okay, now this hex really needs marked. Eventually we need to get this hex back from Jardine, but I don't know if I want to waste too much energy running all the way over there right now. We need to get these northern hexes. How many hexes do we need to get up here? We need to do like this kind of thing. And then we kind of need food, but it's all the way down there. That's the one thing with like young hunters, is that you end up traveling so much that then your hexes are like so far, like you're traveling all the time, so your carcasses are like so far away because you just run away to go mark and sleep like way away, and then you have to go all the way back across the territory to get food. But then you end up just hunting a new kill anyways, because I mean, you're gonna train up your young hunters somehow, I guess. They're in like the 80s. It's not bad. There was hot pepper in my ice cream, like a piece of it? What? I'm assuming that was not supposed to be there? Did you have any other food, like, that had pepper in it that, like, could have fallen in it or whatever? That's interesting. Marking is one of the most stressful things for me in Young Hunters. It's like, I don't know if it's, like, necessarily stressful, but it's just like it takes so long and then you get so far away and it's like, ugh. Yeah, I don't know why I was in my freezer, so probably not. That's weird. Did I actually double mark that? I don't think I actually marked that hex. Or made the send post, I mean. Okay. Cool. No idea what happened. This restaurant has a habit of putting jalapenos and stuff where they don't go. Jalapenos and ice cream is interesting. I mean, I don't know, I'd almost be, like, tempted to try it just out of, like, curiosity. Somebody get that hair, it'll be good for your XP. Oh my gosh. Coffee. Falcon, don't steal it from him. There we go, coffee got it. Did that get your XP up? I can't tell, I don't remember what it was at before. It was a bison herd. That's interesting. It is not good, very upsetting to eat. Yeah, see, strawberry shortcake is always, like, all the way over there. Like... And the flavor of the ice cream is supposed to be Oreo Heath Bar. Ooh, that sounds tasty. I once saw spicy Cheeto ice cream flavor at Walmart. Ugh. That's crazy. There's something kind of funny to me about, like, an ice cream being spicy Cheeto flavored, because I feel like it's, like, usually chips that will do, like, really weird random flavors, like pizza and, like, hamburger or something. But then, like, there being an ice cream that's, like, flavored like a chip is crazy. Sounds absolutely nasty. Hey, I'm back. I didn't know if you saw a message in chat. I did, but I think I forgot to respond. But yeah, welcome back. This is a low enough hex. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go mark that. I'm gonna go steal it back. We're, like, kind of close. We don't really have energy, but I want to get our territory back to full here. Back to healthy. Because growing pups was... That's another thing with growing pups when you're at this beginning stage of, like, your first litter and you don't have anybody but your mate to help you. You cannot mark territory very well. And, Wren and Midnight, when he was alive, were having a hard enough time marking just with the fact that, like, we would get, like, hex invasions and stuff, and, like, it was like, not only did we not have time to mark because we needed to hunt immediately and then sleep so that we could heal and all that, like, over and over again, but also we kept getting hex invasions, so it was like we just could not keep our territory good during growing pups. Hello? Who are you? I think this is a dispersal. Oh, it's the dispersal that we smelled earlier. What should we name her? She's got an interesting coat. I don't know if I recognize it. Don't bite my pups. Oh, Strawberry Shortcake's getting her now. Her face is in the bush. I don't remember what coat this is. It almost looks like if somebody took the young version of White Lady, but then just like completely desaturated it so that it wasn't like pink anymore. What should we name her? Jasmine? That's a really random name, but I think I'll go with it. That sounds kind of fun. Call her Jasmine. Is that the Grizzler coat maybe? I don't think so, because Grizzler I think is the coat that I have on my wolf that I just call Moon. That I use for like multiplayer and like casual like stuff. And that one just has like, that one has a lot more like gray and like a brown, a little brown on like the muzzle and stuff. This one is just like flat gray. I don't remember what coat this is. Does anybody know what coat this is? It's gonna drive me a little crazy. I'm like, I don't recognize this coat. It almost looks a little bit like Cinderella, but if it didn't have the dark ear tips. Like the older version of Cinderella. I don't recognize this coat. I got it, it's a coat. Wow, I never could have guessed that. What's her age? Could be an older version of a coat? Maybe? But I want to say most of the coats, the older version existed first, and then they made a younger version. So I don't know. I'm about to save the game and go pull up the You know what? I'm gonna... Wait, would it break anything if I save in photo mode? Maybe I'll go out of photo mode first. And then I'm gonna save. And we're gonna see what coat this is. Because I don't recognize this coat, and it's gonna drive me a little crazy. Is it maybe one of the unlockable pup coats, just really desaturated so it looks weird? I don't know. Oh yeah, this is my Moon wolf, by the way, that I just use for like multiplayer and stuff. It's not white, I don't think. It's similar, but it was a little bit more blue, I feel like. And like that's not really, I mean, it could have been the lighting, but I don't think that was it. It's not gray. It's not this coat, I know that one. No, that one doesn't desaturate enough. And I mean, they don't tend to have a lot of tinting. Wait, like for real, what coat is it? It's not this one. See, it almost looks like Cinderella, but without the ears, but that's still not quite right. It's a little too dark on the back. It's not Knight's coat, I know that. White Lady has a lot of like brown, but it almost looks like the young, I feel like it looks like the young version of White Lady, but with like no orange, but I don't think you can tint it that way. Ooh, is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's the older version of 192M. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Because this has like that perfect like silvery kind of look. It's definitely this one. 192M. The old version. Yeah. It's definitely that. Okay. I think mystery solved. Let's go back. Yippee! We figured it out. I don't have all of the coats, like, memorized. I've been playing this game for long enough that you'd think I would, but, like, I just... Okay, let's maybe leave now. I don't really want to fight this random, Of course, she's, like, almost running away, but I don't know if I really want to risk a... Okay, she's running away now. I was like, I don't know if I really want to risk a pup for, like, some random, NPC, or NPC, they're all NPCs, some random dispersal. But she's running away anyway, so it's fine. Let's go claim this hex. I'm sure no one knows all the skins off the top of their head. Well, I mean, like, maybe not, like, all of the, like, names and everything, but, like, I feel like I still don't know the coats well enough to be like, oh yeah, that's an existing coat, that's a new coat, and stuff like that. It would be kind of cool, though, to, like, remember the names of, like, at least a bunch of the more prominent coats. And it's like, I do some of, like, the like, NPC coats that are, like, very sought after, like bronze forehead and stuff, but there's a lot of, like, really common coats that I don't actually have the names memorized. Especially the ones that are just numbers. It's hard to remember coats that are just numbers because it's like there's not as much, like, to separate them from the other number coats. Like, it just, I don't know. How long do you plan on streaming tonight? I don't know. I don't think that we're gonna go to the end of Young Hunters. That's still a decent bit away. Feel like we're not gonna stream for too much longer. Maybe around closer to the 2-hour mark. We're at about 1:50. So we'll probably wrap up soon. And then after I finish playing, I want to watch the devlog. Just feel like that could be kind of fun to watch on stream since I haven't watched it yet. I feel like Cheeza is gonna disperse first. Dude, I haven't actually had- I'm so surprised that nobody in Aurora Pack has dispersed yet. Like, I mean, watch, I say that and, like, somebody's gonna disperse in, like, the next episode. Or I guess rather the next episode, because I do have the next episode recorded. But, like... Oops, I can mark that now. But, like, I'm excited to get, because I haven't gotten any of, like, the achievements or whatever with the, having your pups disperse. And I actually, like, haven't played on a lot of my personal packs because I want to save the, like, achievements and stuff for, like, the YouTube packs. But then the Aurora pack, it's just like nobody's dispersing, so I'm like, I guess the Aurora pack is just a very, tight-knit pack. Dude, Falcon. Falcon just goes after, like, everything. But the Aurora pack is, I guess, a very tight-knit pack, so nobody wants to leave yet. Whereas I've seen, like, playthroughs, oh, that's, like, literally here. That's this hex. Hello? Who's here? How many wolves is here? That's not really grammar, but... Okay, that's not too bad. There's unnamed wolves. What should we name them? Who are these guys? We've got Guardian already. That's not the right button. I'm just clicking all of the wrong buttons. Oh. Oh, I forgot that, RIP, I forgot that killing the leaders kills the pups of the year. That's awkward. I'm so sorry to these newly named wolves that just immediately died. RIP Mushroom, you had a really cute name. But at least the other geode wolves are out here. Burnt Chicken Nugget is still out there somewhere. So we could encounter Burnt Chicken Nugget somewhere. Okay. So we have Guardian. And then we have a pup, and then we have 2 yearlings. I think you should name the black female Horizon or Demeter. Which one was the black female? There's 2 females. 1602. We can do Horizon or Demeter. Which one? I feel like she looks like a Demeter. Do Mad and 0, please. We could do, maybe we could do 0 for the male. Cloud, Storm Cloud. What does 1809 look like? She's in the grass. Hold on, I think we need to, okay. So she's got a gray and brown coat, mostly gray. Anchovy. I kind of like that. Since we've got Sardine in here. Do Anchovy. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Let us fight. We gotta be careful though, because somebody's kind of low. It's Cheez-It. We've gotta guard Cheez-It. Why can't I? There we go. Just guard Cheez-It. Oh, Cheez-It's getting a little too low. I think we're gonna leave, because I don't want Cheez-It to get got. I like Cheez-It. Wait, I don't even think we left the hex. They're like howling. I mean, sure, I guess. I literally just reclaimed that hex, but you know, it's fine. We can reclaim it again for Cheez-It. There he is. Okay, let's go get some food. Let's go to one of our carcasses, I think, because Cheez-It's low and I don't really want to do a hunt. Even though it's really far away, but you know, it's... Hopefully one of them will not have a predator on it. At least one of them. If not, then we might have to just do a hunt and just woof Cheez-It so that he doesn't get hurt. Dude, they're still howling back there. Were they like chasing us still? Because we were still in the hex probably. Let's stop for a little drink. Oh, Wren just like kicked the water. That was interesting. I'm running the wrong way. Okay. We'll get some food, and then that probably will be where we end up ending the gameplay. And then we'll watch the devlog. I just have to figure out how to set that up. Because I'd have to make a new, like, OBS scene. And I don't know exactly how that works. I'll probably just have you guys be in, like, the void while I'm waiting. Or while I'm setting it up. Because I have, like, a little background on all of my scenes. So when I close the game, you guys will just be in space. Oh, I think we ran by a bear. I just heard the music. For like, I heard like one drum. But I'll just send you guys to space, and then I'll see if I can set up something for watching the devlog. First we get food. We have 2 carcasses to choose from. Hopefully one of them is free. I legit thought that I just invented words, I'm sorry. Bro, I thought a balloon was a human. The lights were off, okay? I mean, that is kind of how it is, like, when you're in the dark. Sometimes things just look, like, weirdly, like, creepy in the dark. And you can, like, create creatures and people with random objects. Well, there's Mama Bear and Cub. Does that mean that they're on the way to the carcass? Because if that's the case, then maybe they're not on the maybe there's nothing on the carcass, and we can sneak some, like, meat chunks or something. Of course, I don't know. This carcass is still kind of far, so they might not be. How far away are we? Well, we're still kind of far. I want my food already. So downside of young hunters is that you're so far away from everything. Everything's like across the territory. Especially if you're trying to deal with like hex invasions and stuff, because then you're just running back and forth across the territory all the time. Whereas, like, there's a cougar. Let's try the other carcass. Whereas when you have your den, there's like a middle point where you always end up going at the end of the day. So it's like there's plus sides and downsides, because on one side you can, when you're out and about, when you finish doing what you're doing, you can just go to sleep right there and you don't have to run all the way back to your den or rendezvous site. But then on the other hand, if you do have to run back to a den or a rendezvous site, it's an antler. If you do have to run back to a den or a rendezvous site, then you always start at the same middle point, and then you don't have to run all the way across the territory every time you want to do something. Careful of those mule deer. I mean, we might actually go after them if there's something on this carcass. We'll go find those mule deer again, because that might actually be a nice hunt to do if we want to get something fairly quick. But it does not look like there's anything on this carcass, so that's good. We can eat. Man, that's so unfortunate. You literally just got that hex back. Oh, cheese it. Dude, does Falcon have a jaw? Yeah, Falcon has a major jaw injury. It's like somebody sounds crunchy. Your streams and videos make me happy. I'm so glad. This stream always makes my shift fly by, and I had a busy day. Still kinda do. I'm glad that I can help people's days go by quicker and make people happy. That's why I do what I do. I mean, that's kind of like my biggest goal as a YouTuber. 'Cause I think a big thing for me, like, through college, having, like, streamers that I could watch that was, like, something, like, familiar and, like, funny and lighthearted that I could count on when things were rough at college was really helpful, and, like, I just kind of want to do that for other people. So I am really glad that, that it helps you guys. Alright, but I think that's gonna be where we leave off for the gameplay. And then I'm gonna try and set up, for the devlog. We'll see if this works well. If it does, then I don't know, maybe we can watch more stuff. I mean, I don't want to do, like, react streams, but, like full react streams, but it might be kind of fun to do, like, little reaction videos, like, here and there. Okay, I'm gonna make a scene, and I'm gonna call it, maybe I'll call it reaction. No, I'll call it YouTube. YouTube streaming. And then, let's see. Window capture, maybe? And then do, like, Google. Does this work? New tab. Capture audio. Okay. Let me pull up the video and then I can switch over and see if it works. Okay. Okay. Transition. Okay. If I click play, does this play audio?
Now that Tower Fall, the DLC map, has been out for a month,
can you guys hear that?
Figured it's time to share a few bits of trivia about the game.
Is that audible? Because then I'll go in full screen. It's playing audio? Okay, cool. Okay. Is it a good volume? Did the volume sound good? Because then we will go ahead and play. A bit soft, but I can hear it. Okay, I'll turn it up. Where's my, sorry, my laptop is overlapping my screen a little bit, so I have to, like, lean around the laptop to see the volume icon over there, but I have my YouTube, like, really quiet, so I think it should be good now. I'll go ahead and play it.
Now that Tower Fall, the DLC map, has been out for a month, figured it's time to share a few bits of trivia about the game map. One of them is where we got the ideas for the collectibles. It gets harder and harder to come up with new ideas for collectible objects that the player can find out there in the wilderness. So we took some inspiration from things we found exploring the general store at Tower Fall. Now in the game, the store is closed, and in the real world it's only open in the summertime, but we have gone while it's still open and explored the gift shop to see what interesting objects we might find there. So these include the wolf plush, which we originally drew on inspiration for the old worn plush that we put in Slough Creek last summer. And for the fresh wolf plush that's in Tower Fall, and its partner, the bison plush. Other things we found there were the Junior Ranger hat,
They look like exactly
and this
like in the
Poop
game.
Tracks game. Of course, that's trademarked, I'm sure, so we had to come up with our own version of that thing. Susan created all this, including the small
I
print.
think I
if you read
found
it.
all of these.
Includes modeling clay for
in the
poop
Dragon
charades.
Pack.
Oh, and let's see what else. Yellowstone wine, which we
I've not found
reimagined
the
into our
wine
bison
bottle.
red wine. Label art by Loach. The giant plastic ice cream cone
Or
is
the ice
inspired
cream.
by a similar countertop display object in the ice cream store there,
It's
the
so
general store.
big.
Yeah, okay, maybe we did exaggerate the size a bit. But not all the collectibles are based on things you can find in the Tower
I
Fall
hear
general
the
store.
radio
toy
tracking
guitar,
beeping.
actually, dates back a lot longer. 20-some years ago,
Some people
when
did tell me that
our
it
family
makes
went
noise
to
if you have a
the
radio
Yucatan one
collar,
year,
so
our
that's
son
cool.
George, who for a number of years, more recently, did community management and handled all the abuse reports that came in from multiplayer games. Back when he was a wee one, he found this toy guitar in a shop in the Yucatan and fell in love with it for a couple weeks.
Aw.
But we still have it, and in fact I banged on it to make the sounds that the toy guitar makes when you pick up on it. But we wanted to make something that was more Yellowstone themed, and so we adopted a Cowboys
Wait, that's so cute.
theme, because just north of the Tower Fall map is Roosevelt Lodge, named after Teddy Roosevelt,
I love that
and
the
that has a
sounds
real
are
Wild
from
West
the
kind of
OG
a
one.
flavor
That's
to
really
it.
cute.
So we found these charming vintage retro cowboy and cowgirl illustrations by Nancy Ann, the digital chick on Etsy, and decided they were the perfect art for this toy guitar.
Oh, I don't think I've ever
What
seen the back.
else?
It's so
Okay,
cute.
here's a fun fact. We try to recreate these areas of Yellowstone as accurately as we can. And when we started working on the Tower Fall map, I really wanted to have the waterfall at the top end of the map and Mount Washburn, highest point all around, at the bottom, the south end of the map. But those 2 points are pretty far apart, 11.5 kilometers, and that would just make the map bigger than we really could do for performance and memory reasons. So I cheated, and this is the height map that controls the elevation. Lighter areas are higher elevation, dark areas are low elevation. And I moved Mount Washburn and the mountain range here north, about 2 kilometers, and then kind of blended the difference where the slopes meet the plateau. So that reduces the north to south distance of the map to 9 kilometers. That's still kind of pushing it for the map sizes, but also just looking at the topography, you got the Yellowstone River Canyon on the east side and then another valley on the west side. It just worked out nicely to do a rectangular map, taller than it is wide, end up with a map about halfway between the size of the original Amethyst and Slough Creek maps and the other DLC maps. What else? Well, you know, there are links on the map, and a wolf biologist had told me a year or two ago that they'd heard about lynx doing pup raids, coming in and killing wolf pups before they get too big. And so originally we were planning to have that happen, and that's why some people have found a lynx head icon amongst the pup raider icons. But thinking
Wait,
about
that's
this
so
more,
cute,
lynx are
though.
not very big, they're pretty shy, so we asked that expert to look into it a little bit more. She did some literature review, talked to some people, and concluded that there weren't really any reliable reports of this. So sadly we had to disable lynx raids on pups. Of course, there were many bugs during Tower Fall development, sometimes enough to make your head spin. The Wolf IK does still have some bugs, but you can't really blame a wolf for not knowing how to jump off a floating pond.
I love
truck
the bugs.
Doesn't know to steer around boulders because there's not supposed to be boulders in the road. And sometimes the tourist bus just can't even find the road. Now, this is a real wildlife tour.
Dude, that would be crazy if like we were just playing in the Dragon Pack.
And be sure
there
to
was
stay
just
on the
a
bus because we have
in
more
the
things in the
wild.
works. We'll share more in the coming months.
Ooh. What? I love how they end it with like the wolf is about to get hit by a bus. So somebody said that they thought the code at the end might have been a new coat.
And be
you
sure
know
to stay on the
what?
bus because we have more things in the works. We'll share more in the coming months.
I don't know if I recognize that coat either, at least from the headshot here. You might be onto something. It's really hard to tell in-game because it's so dark. But the headshot, I don't recognize that headshot. Huh. I might go back in the game and see if I can find a coat that looks like that. It could be Y1T, but I don't know. Let's maybe go back in the game. I'm gonna have to send you guys in the void again for a second. Oh, that's the void. I forgot I don't actually, this is a new scene, so I don't have my space background. Y'all are in the real void. Let me open up the game and look at the coats and see what, see if that could be a coat that exists. Is this gonna pop up? Okay, there we go. Transition. Okay, maybe it's toasty, really turned brown. Okay. Echo? Wait, is there an echo or is that referencing something that I missed? No, because I was in the void. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's look at the coats. If it is an existing coat, I feel like it's one of the newer ones, but I'm gonna scroll, I'm gonna click through these anyways, just in case. Okay. Yeah, I don't, because I want to say it had lighter markings in like a different, hold on, let me pull up the devlog on my phone really quickly so I can look at this. Because I would put it on stream, but I don't know the easiest way to do that. So I'm just gonna pull it up on my phone and look at it. And then if you guys want to pull it up, you can, but I wanna... Yeah, no, because he had like... Oh my gosh, why is he looking at me like that? Because it doesn't have like it has like some very iconic like white spots on like the cheeks here and white under the eyes, or like not white but like lighter color, so it's definitely not Y1. Okay, toasty. Okay, I think it's toasty. Yeah, because this is, yeah, it's toasty, I'm pretty sure. Because that's what it's got these white markings on the cheeks here, and the under eye eyebrow marking. It's definitely toasty. I don't know if it's tinted, just because it's like, it looks, I think it is tinted. It might be tinted all the way, because it's very dark in the video. But I want to say the markings were a bit lighter than that. But then again, sometimes the headshots look a little different in the little headshot, like, menu versus, like, the actual coat. Maybe, or I mean, maybe I was somewhere around, like, here, I think. And then it looked really dark in the nighttime, but I'm pretty sure it's toasty. Let me see if I can pull it up on stream, just to put a little side by side. I might have to take like a screenshot of the coat and then where am I? What am I doing? Okay. This is like weirdly kind of like zoomed in, so it's gonna be an interesting screenshot. Okay, I'm gonna have to save it. I'm gonna put it somewhere random. I'm gonna say Toasty Mayhaps is what I'll call it. We're going through a whole process here. Just to... It's definitely toasty, but I just want to like... I'm gonna turn off studio mode really quick so I can add an image. Toasty. And then... pictures. Da da da. Okay. It's hard to see. But, like, I'm pretty sure that's... Is it showing up on stream? I can't tell. Because of the delay. Is it here? Can you guys see that? I think my playback, we see it? Okay, my playback on YouTube is like super delayed then, I guess. Because it is just not showing up for me. But yeah, it's definitely toasty. I don't know exactly what tint it is. Maybe like here. It's definitely like dark enough that it shows up as like black on the like main gameplay, but then on the headshot it's like more like this, I think. But yeah, it's definitely toasty. So no new coat, but I mean this is a newer coat, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that before I forget, and then next stream we just get jump scared by Toasty. Do you have all the coats in Wolf Quest? I have all of the, I've bought all the DLCs, and then I think I have, like, most of them unlocked. Bronze Forehead, I think I just unlocked, Bronze Forehead with Coffee. I'm missing Buffy, White Star, and Frosty. But I have eyebrows, I have white cheeks, I have Blackfire, I have Choco Snout, I have Bronze Forehead, I have Shadow, and I have Stormy. They're all tinted still. I'm not really showing them to their full capabilities, or their you know what I mean. But yeah, I was wondering why they looked so, like, dark. It's because I still had the tint on. But yeah, I'm missing 3 of the unlockable coats, but I have all of the DLCs. Insert that one Dora song, the we did it, that one, you know? Yeah, I don't remember exactly how it goes, but I know what song you're talking about. But anyways, that's all I had to do. I think that's gonna be where we end the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was fun. That was a fun little extra bit there. But yeah, that was a good stream. I enjoyed. I hope you guys also enjoyed, and we will be back next week. And we'll have Aurora Pack Saturday, and then next week will be Dragon Pack and Crystal Pack again. I hope you guys are enjoying the little, like, double uploads for Dragon Pack and Crystal Pack. I'm not gonna sustain that for too long because it's just a lot. I have a full-time job, so it's really hard to do 2 streams in a week. But until we get, I think my plan is that Crystal Pack is getting closer to finishing a litter. Once they have finished a litter, then it'll start going back and forth. Like, they'll take turns per litter. So, like, we'll do a Dragon Pack litter, and then we'll do a Crystal Pack litter, and then we'll do a Dragon Pack litter, and then we'll do a Crystal Pack litter. But for now, while they're both, like, I guess the Dragon Pack isn't technically in a litter, but they're, like, obviously it's the new map, I want to play them, and they haven't had their litter yet, so they're, in my brain, they're in a litter, even though they technically haven't had pups yet, but you know what I mean. While they're still in their litters, it's gonna be 2 for their weeks. But once Crystal Pack finishes their litter, it'll go back to being 1 video a week, but I hope you guys enjoy the little bonus content for a bit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next stream. I'll see you in the next video. And goodbye. Yeah, have a good night. And goodbye.